Well, I came outside because it said hazardous weather, snow was happening, and here we are, not snowing. I'm gonna take all the missions off the terminal if I can. Okay, where was Noelle? She was in here, right?
I know everyone's excited. I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, right, that.
Oh,
If
right,
we're approaching this
that old
rationally,
thing.
I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you
You
perceived
tripping?
as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens.
Good to know.
Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources.
Yeah.
The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Okay, let's take a look.
Ooh, I need some of this stuff. Magnifying glass is coming in handy. Oh, am I selling this to her? Shit. Yep, sorry. But from the ship inventory, got the most value. This stuff used in crafting. I don't want to sell any of it.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there. If you need a moment of quiet contemplation, emphasis on the quiet part. At least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder,
I hope you're
had
still
this
glad
place
you
built
joined
decades ago.
Constellation, Noel.
It was a
You've
big to-do
been
at the
an
time, but most
invaluable
people in the
asset.
city have forgotten we're here.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't regret it.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Can't steal the art?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Sarah said something about going to the well, right? Brownout's in the well, and Sarah wanted to come with me if I go to the well, so...
Yes? Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel? No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel in... Damn. Oh, I suppose your mind couldn't handle the sensory input. Don't be disappointed. The artifacts are clearly
You sound
beyond our
disappointed.
current understanding. If there is, the artifacts are doing a heck of a job hiding it. The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply, and believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years. Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be... oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time. Hey. I'm right behind you.
Go to the well. Brownouts in the well sounds like one of those classic RPG trope missions where it's, oh, there's some sort of rats in the well and they're chewing through the wires. How does one get down there? Sorry, Sarah. You'll get here eventually, right? He'll be right behind me any second now. Hey.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need isn't very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Sorry, that doesn't automatically go to my mission? What is it now? Is it... oh, it's... now it's a miscellaneous mission. Am I supposed to be following her?
Saw your ship come in.
Hayes' house.
Ever wonder how the
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things. That's it. Great job. So that trip to secondary breaker, and that goes to... oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
What do you want? I'm very busy.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that
That lock didn't last very long. Another loser, another notch on my gun.
Something tells me I wasn't supposed to be in here. Eco sounds like a bit of a threat. Meet me behind Orion Tower at midnight. 2 days, so that was 20 days ago. This guy dead? Interesting bit of side story here.
Sorry, I can't play right now. I'm grounded.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Signed up for a test run.
Trying to figure out how to get in there.
You found them all, and really quickly too. I'm impressed. Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable... Well, not everyone would be. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was So, that's something that If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm already here, right?
So thanks to you, I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority. I have to go in there, but I really, really don't want to. You think? Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
I know your type. The free-wheeling spaces. Must be nice.
I've got to see this through.
He's so slow.
here to help.
A visit from Matt.
Even in the well, the trade authority continues to flourish. Oh, it makes you sick, doesn't it?
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back. If you're here to make unfounded allegations, it seems you'll have to get in line.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come at it.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we're prepared to handle the situation.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Yeah, chill out. But just in case.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your
Damn, girl.
enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem.
Who's
Well,
the problem?
clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
Interesting. Now what's going to be defending this box? Trail just ends here.
I think day will start.
Well, that wasn't even the junction box.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams. We'll have this solved in short order.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility. Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
However,
We agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
I wish I lived in this place.
I'm so confused.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what he needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to...
Chick's trying to swindle me.
I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's
I've got
somewhere
money.
over there.
I don't trust Zoe.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See?
Something shady going down in here.
You definitely know your way around a lock.
This is a Jurassic Park reference. Dodgson. Dodgson! We got Dodgson over here! And Newman is the Seinfeld character. Same guy who plays the guy talking to Dodgson. So 305,000 credits. That's a lot of credits. Dodgson and Newman. I was just wondering if there's any way to figure out if she was living in that apartment. Zoe, that is.
I flew my first Starship. It was virtual, but still.
Shayla.
I don't need the money. I'm gonna turn in the evidence. If only just to spite Zoe. Because I don't like her attitude.
It's for you.
You have things for me?
Here, I have something for you. It's not that big of a deal. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts.
Oh, you got me some polymer root.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to hurt you.
But like, do I need to turn that other one back on? I'm gonna do it. Just cause. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it because that's the one Zoe wanted me to turn on. I don't trust the bitch.
What?
So you tracked it down? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
You gonna arrest her?
Looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galabank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around. I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
Wow. Rough times.
Yeah? Dropping off a few choice items?
Heavy fuse ammo. I think the trick is you give them a really strong weapon. You give them 1 ammo because they have infinite ammo. Then I take this one.
Bye-bye.
That pilot exam's come.
I can't get through here, huh?
I haven't seen the sunset in days.
Anything else I can do here? I wish I knew what planet these missions were on.
No?
Oh, dude's right here.
Yeah, boy, can I help you with something, my friend?
I am not trying to pester you, but I really do need that credit transfer.
A plate? Oh my. As in a plate from Earth? Absolutely. Without question. Here, take the gem. That Guillaume. If he wanted his gem back so badly, he could
Why
have
didn't he
simply
ask?
asked. The gem is worthless. Less than a paperweight. But actually, Earth paperweights are quite valuable. Bah, I'm sure Guillaume makes it seem that way. In reality, it couldn't be further from the truth. Guillaume and I have known each other for years. Since we were both young men. He is the closest thing I have to a brother. And, much like brothers, we quarrel. But that doesn't mean we don't like each other. I will say, however, Guillaume can be a tad overdramatic, as well as a sore loser. Don't tell him I said that.
It's amazing.
You guys are literally 50 meters away from each other. You can't just have this conversation yourself.
Hey, take it. Nothing wrong with this. Ah, wonderful. I knew George would make the You've done me a great service today, friend. I'll be sure to never take this gem for
Sentimental
granted
value.
ever again. Thank you for bringing it back. Take care.
Go talk to the news network. What was it? Secured System News Network? Settled systems.
If you've seen something interesting, let me know.
David's my friend.
If it pans out into a full story, you'll be compensated. Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Listen,
Sounds like you know him personally. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you work, really work, for a living.
Your mouth stopped moving.
I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things. Sounds like an old pickup line. But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me? You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left, the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true? I'd say I'm surprised, but this is my total lack of surprise face. What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang? Wait, what? You cleaned them out? Jesus. I'm sorry, but I might have to dig up some witnesses to confirm that. Anyway, these things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt?
Nope.
That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a black eye. Got it? Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview. And take this. You talk and get paid. Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO. Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
Murdered him.
Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How
I
about
wish.
any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph? How heartwarming. Constellation banding together with some dusty miners.
Gotta give
I
Barrett
like
his
it.
credit.
This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
I don't have any more stories, do I? Nope.
We're short-staffed, overworked, and trying to report on a million things at once. Not to mention, there's a constant battle with the powers that be to maintain our journalistic principles. So, things are just swell.
Hope to see you again.
David Vick.
Did I do this? Baser activity in the Altair system?
Aaron is the most famous journalist in the settled systems.
We'll make them remember why they're scared of the mantis.
Hi. How you doing?
We got Sarah chasing me down.
Problem? Yeah.
Talk about my ship like that. I just killed like 4 people. Ready for a firefight, I guess.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. Not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
We got bounty hunters and spacers on me? Well, that's some bullshit. If I didn't get stuck on that asshole.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. Not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
fuck's sake. I gotta pick a target and stay on it. I also gotta put the points into lasers right away.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Greenstar collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. Not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
Don't they know your bounty ain't big enough? Guess you couldn't help joining the fray. Just glad you didn't eat it. Because the bounty on your head gets bigger the longer you live. So we just want to make sure it stays that way.
Oh?
We're way different. We got actual ambition. So, you keep that pretty little mug of yours alive until it's enough for us to retire, okay? Be seeing ya.
Oh, I wanted to kill him so bad. We'll see what's at the research outpost. Okay. Oh, I already am landing. Gotcha. She actually hitting anybody with that? I have one round left. Great. Didn't even make it count. Okay. All these are empty. Wow, none of those shots hit? Like, what the fuck?
Don't stock up on junk.
Purple ain't junk. Okay, if we're going inside, I guess, shotgun it is.
Yeah, I figured it was nothing. The mark's mine. I can take it.
Sarah, you gonna do something or what? So much stuff to take. Need them to forget that I exist.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Sarah!
Ugh. Thank God. I figured if I talked myself hoarse on the comms, the cavalry would come. I was expecting some Free-Star militia, but any port in a storm, I guess. You are a sight for sore eyes. Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying orders for Lieutenant Torres. Torres ain't bad as far as COs go, but we'd have been flat out murdered if it weren't for the... and I can't believe I'm saying this, the UC Marines. So, and this is important. You see a Marine, don't shoot. They're friendlies.
I never thought I'd live to see the day where the UC and the FC work hand in hand. Times really do change.
No arguments here. So first things first, the makeshift infirmary isn't gonna hold. They set up on the ground floor in the security section. The whole place is on lockdown, so you'll have to find a way there. Talk to, Lazama. He's the only thing between them and... well, you get the picture. Here's hoping it's not just me. Be safe, be bold. A dead soldier ain't no help to no one.
Anything in here to keep me alive?
I must be hearing things.
You're just gonna die. Loud ass servers. Potato. Wow, I really no ammo for my guns, huh?
You're dead. Dead!
Oh, game doesn't like that. There's a lot of enemies in here.
Shoot to kill!
Ah!
On me! Let's
There's another one! Come on!
Boom! Okay.
See
Loot
if
to
they've
be
got any
had.
weapons or ammo.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing, Sarah? Sarah? Old Earth shotgun, ballin'.
This is it. Corporal Azama. UC Marines, medic. We thought we were done for. And meet the esteemed doctor. Musa, right? It's his party we crashing. Mahoney's a machine. She's wasted on this rock. And this... what the heck are you guys doing here anyway? Doctor. Doctor!
Yes. I mean, yes. Astrobiology. We study non-Terran life forms in the settled systems. We, seek to understand the various flora and fauna and search for practical uses. No. They've been trying to take over the whole system. For months.
Listen, we can't waste time. The Freestar CO, Lieutenant Torres, he locked down the complex. I'm not sure how long he can keep his troops safe.
Last I saw Torres was on the 3rd floor, near my office.
Take this key and get to Torres. It should open everything except the security doors. Get to Torres before his men are wiped out. Good luck.
Good luck.
You think he's a spacer? He's the one that cleared him out.
Only 500 credits get sent home to my parents? Yeah. That ain't a lot. Points. Don't have enough there. Health. 40? Damn. Keep them then. The right key. Damn it.
One down.
You picked the wrong day to piss me off.
Sarah's getting crazy. I suppose I'll help.
Best you can do?
Bitch!
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Yeah, I know.
Fill him at all. Nothing.
Big mistake.
Was it? Stuck in there? Oh.
Damn it!
Good job, Sarah.
You're going down. Now we're now.
Like this.
New mag.
Let's do this.
Everyone, back.
Yeah. Hands up.
Ha! You're a damn jerk.
So much stuff. Pretty good on med packs for the next little while. 19 of them? Damn.
The scientists here are good people. Every one of them that died is a loss for all of us.
Yep.
Are they all gone?
Thanks to the stranger, every last one of them is down. Some fancy work there. How many more are there with your unit? You got sniper support or something?
Just the two of us.
Holy shit.
We can make it if we
The two
try.
of you did all of that. Huh.
All in a day's work.
We have to help Captain Myung. She's behind the barrier door.
But she's not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first priority is our men and our scientists.
She came in to save us, Sergeant, when no
Yeah.
one else would.
It's all about human decency, Sergeant.
She's... something else.
Dude's crushing.
But Lieutenant, they're the UC. We can't...
Sergeant, I am ordering you to help us save those Marines. But how?
We got a security override key. If the Marines are still alive, they'll be by the other entrance. We all work together. We should be able to save them. Or die trying.
There are soldiers that need us. Are you... up for it? We could really use your help. Good.
Here's the security key. You take point. The captain's down one floor. Like I said, someone's been taking out the spacers.
I don't believe it.
If you're searching, then make it quick.
Gotta get my loot.
No.
Get my loot.
Maybe would still be pinned down if it weren't for them.
Well, I'll be. Huh. You don't got the look of a Marine. Certainly not the militia. Who are you? What, the explorers? I didn't know you guys packed such a punch. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Tell all your friends.
Veteran of the Colony Wars, the shield of Parduk Pass. Best damn Marine in the service.
And that loudmouth is Private Psy. If she wasn't such a hell of a soldier, she'd be polishing latrines for the next decade. You've saved lives here, and that is something I won't forget.
Captain Myung. You're a legend. I heard about you when I was working with the United Colonies. And you're here.
My reputation precedes me, eh? I've always wanted to say that. I'm in the business of saving civilian lives. I figure this research outpost qualifies.
If Mast found out, there could be a court-martial.
The captain and all her Marines. Oh, we'd all be dead if it weren't for them.
You lot may be Freestar, but you're ground pounders first. I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabid spacer bastards. You've got spirit. That's what we need right now. We've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of execution here.
Daryl
but it
wants
won't
to
last
talk.
long. The bastards are disorganized, undisciplined rabble. But they got spaceships and we don't. That means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they greatly outnumber us.
then the cowards will hit us. Hard. Which means they won't drop the reinforcements right on top of us anymore. But there's too many of them, and only one of you. No, we need a plan.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. I have troops and civilians in the field. If we don't act, the Spacers could take them out. I can't abandon them.
Damn it. What sort of leader would you be if you did?
She has like
But we
real
need every
blemishes
trained
and
soldier
like
to
facial
fortify and get
features,
the
and that
defenses
dude
back
just
online.
looks fake as
Mahoney
fuck.
said their last transmission indicated they were in trouble. If you could perhaps take your ship to the research camp and clear out any spaces. They went dark not too long ago, so hopefully they are still survivors. Just go quickly and safely.
There's something I need to talk to you about. Remember our last conversation when you told me the artifacts made you so well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives
Telling me
and
this
started
now.
looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor. Oh, well, sure. It's not an emergency.
I hope the research camp is all right. I haven't heard from them in hours.
And I'll continue this time. How about that for a cliffhanger?